Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to piggyback and pick up off on that, they make their own independent decisions, but you advise them. At least that was the case with Mr. Raskowitz. Is that correct?
Our primary business is advising our clients on where they can connect with audiences. That's
Correct.
what
So,
does.
for instance, Mr. Raskowitz one-on-one can go to Unilever or Coca-Cola or somebody like that and talk about why it's reprehensible that Twitter does this or that things aren't taken down, and he can advise those particular clients on why it's important not to advertise on certain sites. Is that correct?
I can't really speak for what Mr. Raskowitz can and can't do. I mean, I assume yes, he
can't
could have those conversations.
You can't speak to that? Why can't you speak to that?
I don't know what Mr. Raskowitz does.
Well, let me ask you this. What sites, I think Mr. Shapiro laid out a pretty good question earlier. What conservative sites are considered brand safe, according to your metrics? Name me like 1, 2, 5.
Fox?
Fox News.
Sure.
Fox News online or TV?
Both.
Okay. What are any other sites?
I don't have the full definition of what you would consider conservative versus progressive. Like I said, there's 600,000 different sites that are listed in those, and the vast majority of those are illegal.
Right, they're public, so I would assume that you have access to that just as much as I do, correct?
Sure.
So sites like John Stossel's website, that's a mandatory exclude, PragerU, The Federalist, Town Hall, Breitbart, Daily Caller, Newsmax, Washington Examiner, One America News, TuckerCarlson.com, those are all on the mandatory exclusion list?
I'm not sure which sites are and are not on there, but we're happy to get back to you.
Well, I mean, I would assume that you didn't just wake up out of bed and pop up into a congressional hearing today, correct? You prepared for this?
Yes, sir.
Did you, and this was not part of your preparation for a hearing today in front of this committee to defend the actions of these entities and organizations? You never thought, and your team never thought to look at and examine what sites were considered okay and not?
We've looked at that, yes.
So you can't tell me today what sites, other than Fox News, what conservative sites are considered brand safe?
Not at this point, no.
What liberal sites have been put on your risky list?
I'm not aware of the specifics on the site, sir.
See, I just find that, I mean, this is deeply troubling, and this is why we have such a problem with it, with you and Unilever and everybody that's in here, is that you dance around this word salad that everything is okay. In the meantime, you have people like Mr. Raskowitz who call it reprehensible that a social media company won't take down what he deems harmful content. Do you see the problem here and why the American people are distrustful of entities like yours and others who decide what content is safe and not, and what content is problematic and not? It's the man behind the curtain. It's the Wizard of Oz. And you were right in the middle of that, and that's why people are distrustful of you. With that, Mr. Chairman, I'll yield back.